In the Laurel Meadows subdivision in Sarasota, the water is still rising and some homes are flooded.
People who live there tell us this is the first time in 20 years their neighborhood has flooded, and many of them do not have flood insurance. Tonight, they're asking the county for immediate help. News Channel 8's Jeff Patterson is in that neighborhood. I understand you just went on a tour with some homeowners, and Jeff, I imagine many of them don't have flood insurance because it's not required there.
Good evening, Josh and Stacy. Well, let me just tell you where we are right now. People in this subdivision tell me that the water started coming up yesterday and it has not stopped rising at this time. We did go back into the neighborhood with a man who owns a Humvee, a military surplus Humvee, took us back into that neighborhood because he wanted us to see how bad it is. That's why I'm wearing these waders, because the water is above my waist as we are walking back there. Behind me, you may be able to see, if this guy wasn't blocking the street with his truck, there are cars that are flooded out back there, people who tried to get into the neighborhood, some of them trying to get out. I just told that man that that small Chevy probably isn't going to make it back into that neighborhood because of the depth of the water. I will tell you, what you're about to see is very emotional, but the people who took us into their home as they saw the floodwater inside of their home for the very first time told us they wanted county officials to see that emotion because they want them to see just how bad things are, and that's why they took us back there for a ride. We're now getting a ride back into the Laurel Meadows subdivision. What you're seeing is just the floodwater from unrelenting rain. This water started coming up yesterday and has not stopped coming into the homes. The rain has stopped, of course, but the water is still rising. The people who live back in this subdivision in Sarasota are hoping that the county will get here soon. This is neighbor helping neighbor right now. They have filled up sandbags and they're taking those sandbags back into the subdivision to try to prevent any more water from coming into their homes.
As we drove through the neighborhood, we could see cars in the street flooded by rising water. Then neighbors helped each other, loading sandbags into doorways, trying as best they could to stop the rising water. Jeffrey and Tara Skimmelhorn allowed us into their home to see the damage. They bought the home a year ago and completely remodeled it. They don't have flood insurance. Now there is 6 inches of water in their living room, and that's why Tara Skimmelhorn is so emotional.
As a person, I feel terrible for you, and like I said, I don't want to exploit your grief. But thank you for letting us into your home to show us how bad it is.
Yeah, it's really bad. And it shouldn't have happened. It's only our neighborhood. Everyone around us is fine. And our entire neighborhood is devastated. And no one came to help us. No one. Not one emergency vehicle, not a cop, no one.
Yeah, your heart really just goes out to those people because they are going through it right now. They remodeled that home. They moved into it a year ago. And so everything that they've done, all that hard work and remodeling and making it into a beautiful home, they're worried that all of that now is going to be wasted. So the people in this neighborhood are asking for help from Sarasota County. They would like to see sandbags. They're concerned that the water is still rising here and nothing is being done to alleviate that. So as time goes on, we're going to be talking to county officials to find out how this happened, if anything can be done to mitigate it and prevent it from happening in the future, because clearly right now this is a major problem and people are telling us this is the first time this neighborhood has flooded in 20 years. So clearly something in the area has changed and the people who live here want to know what that is. Live in Sarasota County, Jeff Patterson, 8 on your side.